It is 6:30 in the morning time on this Friday morning, August 14th, 2020. It's time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Friday morning, August 14th, 2020. And good morning to you all on this Friday morning, August 14th, 2020. The time is 30 a.m. and 60 degrees in Norton, Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Chillo Morning News at 6:30 a.m. on this Friday morning is Shalada Bass was the first black woman to run for vice president decades before Kamala Harris. It is deadline day for schools across the Commonwealth and a critical decision on reopening plans. USPS warns Pennsylvania mail-in ballots may not be delivered in time to be counted. Palestinians recall UAE ambassador call deal with Israel betrayal of Jerusalem. Pelosi says no coronavirus relief talks until Republicans agree to $2 trillion price tag. Georgia governor to drop lawsuit over Atlanta mask mandate. Confirm extra $400 unemployment benefit extension slash to $300 state match optional. CDC Director Robert Redfield warns this fall could be the worst ever for public health. According to a poll, Biden maintains clear lead over Trump nationally. Trump eliminates major methane rule even as leaks are worsening. Yale illegally discriminates against white and Asian applicants according to the Department of Justice. Belarusians accused authorities of torture and humiliation during mass detentions. Jimmy Lay says he was arrested on trumped-up charges. New Zealand beat the coronavirus once. Can it do it again? North Korea fighting to hold back virus and flood says no thanks to outside aid. Trump administration criticizes new Fannie Mae Freddie Mac mortgage fee. China's retail sales unexpectedly fall as consumer caution prevails. Stock futures trade sideways as S&P 500 average just below record. Looking at stocks today now. Down 80.12 at 27,896.72. S&P 500 on 6.92 at 3373.43. And Nasdaq up 30.26 at 11,042.50. Hubble's buys the culprit beyond. Bethel Goose's stars dimming, and it may be happening again. Peter Channel News Time, 6:34, 26 minutes to 7 a.m. in the morning time. U.S. suspends charter flights with Cuba. Local COVID-19 cases in South Korea spiked the highest number since March. The Justice Department announced that it seized millions of dollars worth of cryptocurrency intended to finance the activities of Al-Qaeda, the Al-Qassam Brigades, and the Islamic State. Much like what's been seen in the brick-and-mortar economy, the coronavirus pandemic losers online, according to analysts of web traffic in the United States. Lake fire course to 11,000 acres, ranch fire erupts. School reopenings leave ever area parents with a new question: what's best for my child? We're hoping we'll have one voting location for upcoming elections due to coronavirus. Reported erratic man evades police search in Mansfield and Foxborough. Peter Channel News Time is 6:35 on this Friday morning. Quincy takes first step toward potential John Adams Presidential Library as it was clear in the will where the John Adams wanted these books to be, Mayor Thomas Koch said. And now, looking at the sports at 6:36, it was a rough outing for all three Boston sports teams. The Boston Celtics over fall to the Washington Wizards 96-90, while the Boston Red Sox got blown out by the Tampa Bay Rays at Fenway Park 17-8, and the Boston Bruins fall to the Carolina Hurricanes in game number 2 of their Stanley Cup Eastern Conference first round playoffs 3-2. Tonight, the Boston Red Sox will be down at Yankee Stadium tonight at 7:05 p.m. for a date with the New York Yankees. Damian Lillard drops 42 points, 12 assists to put the Trailblazers in the play-in game. Barcelona players straight ahead of Champions League quarterfinal clash with Bayern Munich. How new contracts with tight ends Kittle and Kelsey stack up. Peter Channel News Time, 6:37 on this Friday morning. And it's time now to take a look at the Peter Channel traffic and trends to check on this Friday morning. Baby! On the MBTA. Shuttle buses in places B branch service between Boston College and Babcock Street for August 10th to August 19th to allow natural grid to complete urgent utility work. And shuttle buses placed green be registered from now until August 29th for accelerated track work. But otherwise, the blue, the green, the orange, and the red lines are all looking good on this Friday morning. And take a look at the commuter rail. Worcester Line train 7502 to 5:15 a.m. from Worcester's operate 45 minutes basket between Westburn South Station due to a mechanical issue. Worcester Line train 7504 5:50 a.m. from Worcester's operate 5 minutes basket between Westburn South Station due to a train traffic with delay. Train 7502. And otherwise, all the other commuter rail lines are looking good on this Friday morning. And the ferries, they are looking good. Okay, let's take a look at the highways and byways of New England on this Friday morning. First of all, Howard and Hanover, 95 on the northbound side is backed up from Route 123 to Hanover, all the way down to Route 152 in the Hanover area due to an earlier accident. So expect some backups around the 95 area in Hanover. 295 also backed up on the northbound side before Route 95 in Hanover. In Providence and vicinity, it's looking good in Providence and vicinity, otherwise except on 146, a little bit slow down around the Saleswood Road and North Smithfield, Rhode Island. And Jamestown Bridge on the eastbound side, a little bit slow, but Newport bridges are looking good, and the Sakana River Bridge and the Mount Hope bridges are all looking good. Out in the Cape Horn Bridge on the southbound side, a little bit slow, but the Sagamore Bridge is looking good. Route 6 at both ends, it's looking good from Sagamore all the way down Orleans and Eastham. Down in southeastern Massachusetts, 95 and 24 on the northbound side, a little bit slow around the 128 area in Canton. Southeast Expressway at the northbound side, a little bit slow between the Deposit River Bridge all the way up into the Morrissey Boulevard and all the way up to the Mass Ave exit in Boston and 93 on the northbound side. A little bit so around the Government Center exit on the northbound side. 93 on the southbound side. Those are between the Summer Square and Somerville all the way down to the Zakin Bridge in downtown Boston. And Store Drive on the westbound side. A little bit slow around 93 and around the Route 20 around the Science Park exit in Boston. And up in Northern New England, 3 on the southbound side. A little bit slow on 128 out in Burlington, but otherwise 393 and 95 are looking good from 128 to the New Hampshire border. 495 looking good from Amesbury all the way on to Wareham out in central Massachusetts. It's looking good, and western Mass Pike a little bit around Route 291 in Springfield, and otherwise western Massachusetts highways are all looking good. And then 84 on the westbound side, a little bit. 91 southbound side, a little bit slow around 84 Hartford, Connecticut, but 84 looking good from Denver, Connecticut, all the way up into Sturbridge, Massachusetts, and Alden, Connecticut. 95 on both fences looking good from Greenwich down to New Haven. Merritt Parkway is looking good from Greenwich all the way down to New Haven. And New Haven, 95 on both fences. Looking good from New Haven to New London at 95. A little bit slow around Route 2 at the North Stonington, Connecticut. Take you up to northern New England. It's looking good on 393 and 95. It's looking good in New Hampshire, except on the 93 at the northbound side. A little bit slow around the Hoops Toll Plaza. And up in Maine, it is looking good, except on 95 at the southbound side. A little bit slow around Old Town, Maine. And 93 at the northbound side. A little bit slow at the Vermont New Hampshire border. And 89 northbound side. A little bit slow around Colchester, Vermont. Peter Channel News Time, 6:41, 19 minutes to 7 a.m. in the morning time on this Friday morning. And it is time now for a weather report and taking a look at the radar shows a line of showers and storms way southeast of the Long Island side and a little back to the rain showers south of Nantucket and rain showers off the Cape and coast of Massachusetts from Gloucester all the way up Salisbury and spotty back to the rain showers down around Summer, Maine down to eastern New Hampshire. As it is a cool start to your morning, a little cloudy and a cool start to your morning, but I see the sun popping out. And it'll still be warm this afternoon, but high pressure will be building across the Canadian Maritime, resulting in cold temperatures this weekend, especially across eastern Massachusetts. A low pressure may bring a period of showers sometime Sunday and Monday, but if it passes too far south, mainly dry weather will persist. Temperatures should recover to seasonal levels by Tuesday and persist at those levels until Thursday and mainly dry weather. Seasonal and mostly dry conditions today with scattered showers in western Massachusetts and Connecticut in the afternoon. As today is going to look like a tad cooler wind than Thursday with 850 millibar temperatures fall to 14 Celsius with an inverted 500 millibars. True will be extended into New England and increase in baroclinic region. Expect northeast flow to increase across our area. Temperatures wise, expect highs over the eastern Massachusetts and right out to the top end in the upper 70s, low 80s ball. Interior Massachusetts and Connecticut top out in the mid-80s, thick towards that slope and effect and more heavily. Differential terrain heating will result in better chances of widely scattered isolated showers toward the Berkshires east slopes of the Connecticut River Valley, and there may be even a rumble of thunder, but confidence is not high enough to mention thunderstorms and otherwise. Expect a mostly dry and seasonable day with a welcome break from the recent oppressive heat and humidity. Enjoy the day. Forecast wise, use HREF ARW to yield widespread dew points in the 50s, especially in the afternoon hours, since Buffkin indicates steep mix up to 8 or 50 millibars. Also blended in MOS guidance, since temperatures tend to overperform for about days with steep mixing, even though it could get a little toasty with highs in the mid even upper 80s. Toward the Connecticut River Valley, dew points in the low to mid 50s, along with a northerly breeze will make it quite comfortable for outdoor activities by mid-August standards in southern New England. Taking a look at the tropics, the latest on Josephine as of 5 a.m. It's 40-mile-per-hour winds, minimum center pressure 1,006 millibars, located at 15.3 to the north, 53.3 to the west, and moving west-northwest at 17 miles an hour. And it's going to become a tropical storm, and it's going to be weakening pressure by 2 a.m. on Tuesday morning. And it's going to be pose a little threat to Bermuda on Wednesday at 2 a.m., but no threat to the United States East Coast. But as it serves someone, a broad area of low pressure over eastern North Carolina is forecast to move eastward ahead across the North Atlantic Road to the southeast of New England and to the south of the Canadian Maritime provinces over the next several days. And this system could require some subtropical or tropical characteristics during the next few days while it moves over the warm waters of the Gulf Stream as formation chance for 4 hours, low 30% of formation chance for 5 days, medium 40%. All right, let's take a look at our forecast. It goes like this. For today, most of the sun's going to have at 85 degrees. Cloud wind coming in the northeast around 5 to 8 miles in the morning. But tonight, partly clouds got low about 64 degrees. Northeast at about 6 to 8 miles an hour. Gust is 20 miles an hour for Saturday. Isolated showers, mostly Casca have at 73 degrees. Northeast about 10 to 14 mile an hour. Gust size 29 mile an hour. Chest pitch is 20%. Saturday night, a chance showers may between 11 p.m. and midnight. Mostly Casca low about 63 degrees. And northeast about 5 to 10 mile an hour. Gust size 25 mile an hour. Chest is 30%. For Sunday, a chance showers may after 9 a.m. Mostly Casca at 75 degrees. And northeast at about 6 to 8 mile an hour. Chest is 30% for Sunday night. Showers mostly Cascade about 63 degrees and east with about 3 to 5 miles an hour. Becoming coming in the evening, transpiration 40% for Monday. Showers partly Cascade have about 78 at a low 61 degrees east with about 3 to 5 miles an hour. Transpiration about a 30% chance. And for Tuesday, showers between noon and 3 p.m. Mostly Cascade about 84 degrees and coming westbound 5 miles an hour in the afternoon shift on. And for wind with size 20 miles an hour. Transpiration 30% in the 2 days. And Tuesday's high will be 84. And Tuesday's night's low will be 62. And for Wednesday, it'll be sunny to Park Sky by 84, low 64 degrees, light from wind. And for Thursday, most of the sun sky at 85 degrees, calm and wind becoming the southwest about 5 hours in the afternoon. And currently in Naughton, it is clear skies and it's 60 degrees. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Friday morning, August 14th, 2020. I am Peter J. So now if you have a good morning and a good day to stay safe, be positive, be healthy, and be well. We will see you. Hope you have a wonderful morning and a good day on store.